I'm Lauren. Hi.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there.
And you're here
I
tonight.
have a junior and he's driving and my daughter's in school, in college. So that's where we are. We are solely Hartford Tech people now.
Oh, very good. Welcome. Thank you for coming tonight.
Sure.
I'm Laura Pangratz. I'm the vice president this year of the PTSA. My children all graduated from Hartford Tech. They are now 23, 26, and 30 years old. So I am a community supporter, ally, and always will be for Hartford Tech. So I don't have any current students at the school, but I have a long history with the school. So Hartford Tech will always have a soft spot in my heart. So that's me.
And my name is Jamie Myers. You will see my name listed twice. I'm having some technical difficulties. So I'm on my phone so you can hear me and see me. I am the PTSA president for this school year. And I actually had a senior last year, so we were there for 4 years. She has graduated, and I am continuing my volunteer service. And happy to do so. I've met some amazing families during the open house and back to school night. So we're just trying to drum up the excitement of the PTSA and encouraging some of the new families, since they will be a part of hopefully tech for 4 years, that they may want to get involved and carry on some of the good things that we do. So any of those new families that are on here tonight, we're not going to twist your arms yet, but just continue to check in with us, and thank you for your membership, and we'll communicate with you all as much as we can via Member Hub and email, and then our social media. The school so far has been wonderful about including our information, links and signups and things like that on their newsletters. And of course, at any time that you guys have questions, we do have email. You can contact us. Ben, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, it was or something. Ben Keck, I'm the treasurer this year. It's my third year being treasurer, I think. I don't know. I have a junior this year, and yep, I'll be your treasurer this year. I don't know what else really to say. I'm bored.
Any of other
driving? I don't know if she can drive, take notes, and speak.
Yeah, I have it.
There you are.
My name is Wanda Shaw. I have a sophomore this year. I had a senior last year. So I have been a part of the Cobra Nation for this is my fifth year, I believe. And I thank you all and I have 2 other children in elementary. I have a kindergarten and also a 3rd grader. So I am juggling it all, but I love supporting my children, and I love supporting my community. And so I look forward to being your secretary this year.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Although I'm feeling a little tired already now. So, any of our other parents want to introduce themselves? Kelly, Jessica, or Lauren?
Hi, I'm Kelly Burgos. I have a sophomore this year. I know Laura from other things. Just here to help and volunteer, and I'll be helping out this weekend at homecoming.
Yay!
Yes.
Great, great.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Nice to meet everybody. My son just started this year, so I'm excited to join the Cobra Nation and help out when I can. So I'm excited to see what's coming up this year. Thanks, everyone.
Perfect.
Hi, I'm Lauren Stoughton. My husband and I joined. My daughter's a sophomore. A freshman. Geez, I'm already getting her into graduating. point. Yep. So just happy to help out and be involved.
Perfect, great.
All right. Well, thank you all for taking a few moments to introduce yourselves and telling us a little something about you. If Laura, you would like to share the screen and share the agenda, we'll try to stay on task and move through this meeting relatively in order. So again, you see the names and our positions that we're holding. I was in hopes that some of the staff from Hartford Tech would join us. I'm sure with having off yesterday and homecoming week, things are probably just very crazy. I'm certainly not trying to make excuses or anything, but they have a lot to deal with. So tomorrow night's football game, and then of course the school is responsible for homecoming. We are assisting homecoming with providing the code check and staffing for that. So I'm sure there's lots that they are doing. The next part of tonight's meeting, we do need to present and approve the minutes from our last meeting, which is when we held elections from, Laura, when was that meeting?
May 26th. I have them up on the screen now. Can everybody see that?
Yes.
Okay. It's I took the minutes for that meeting. We called it to order at 7:45. We had 5 members present. Basically, it was a short and sweet meeting. We only had 2 things to approve. One was we had to approve switching our bylaws from the old former state PTA template to our new state PTA template under Free State PTA, and that was approved. And then we had our elections, and as you can see, these are the results. And that was it. We adjourned at 8:14. Does anybody see any corrections or anything that needs to be fixed?
Just my last name when you get a chance.
For some reason, I don't want to make you an ME.
That's okay.
Do I have you probably
One
down
more,
here
yeah.
too, right?
There you go.
Yeah. Any other place?
Oh, wait, in the first paragraph under new business,
New business under.
right there, right there, back up.
Oh, there it is. I gotcha. Can't see with my old eyes. There we go. All
That's right.
right.
I'm sitting really far, but yet kind of close.
Okay. Anything else? Thank you. I appreciate that. Save it so I don't forget.
All right, perfect. Do I have a motion to accept the minutes from May of last year's meeting that involved approval of the template and the election of the new officers for this upcoming school year?
I don't want to say all that, but I'll make the motion to approve the minutes from May. Is that good?
Second.
That was a lot of words, Jamie.
Well, we have our faithful PTA guru. She's going to put in there exactly what we need to say.
Now
Was
just
that okay,
asking.
Laura?
Yes, that was perfect.
Okay.
And there was a second, and now we just have to say yay or nay.
All in favor of accepting those?
Yay.
Yay. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Wanda, no worries. We will assist you when you go to do the minutes for tonight's meeting as to the language and how to type out all of the seconds and all that good stuff. So no worries.
Awesome. Because I was just like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into?
All right. So now that we have done that, Mr. Ben, you are up.
So obviously we start off the first quarter of the year typically pretty slow. There's not a whole lot of spending, and we don't spend a whole lot of money, obviously, until the budget gets approved. So really, this is the first quarter accounting through the end of September. That we began the year with $5,963.50, which was an adjusted balance because we had a few checks that were cleared after the first of the year. All of the deposits have been membership dues, $1,370, and then $12 that the bank charges us for our monthly fee. So current balance as of the end of September was $7,321.50. Nice and easy for the first quarter.
Perfect.
And that we do not need a motion for. We just say that one's going to be filed for audit. So.
And then, Ben, do you have the proposed budget for this school year? Very good.
Yep. Laura has it up on the screen there. I know that some people are
See.
driving, so I'll read it, but we leave it as a categorical budget, which gives us some room to operate throughout the course of the year. The number here from the carryover was actually higher than what I just reported, just because of the checks that were outstanding. But $6,490.56 was the starting amount that we had in the account. We plan to bring in $1,500 in membership dues. We're actually not far from that, which is pretty good this early in the year. So that's awesome. The donations kind of always come in little drips and drabs here and there for a variety of things. So $100. We'd love to have more, obviously. The fundraising of $200 was from a fundraiser that we did last year. So I just used similar figures for that. Again, if we pick up some more along the way, that's fantastic. Never a problem to have more money on the income side. Spiritware and Amazon Smile, I don't know if it's been determined what we're going to do in those two categories yet. And then the big category is always the programs and initiatives that PTA, or should be PTSA does, which is $5,400. So total income is expected to be $13,690.56. On the expenses side, organization expenses are the dues that we pay to state and local PTA, as well as our yearly insurance. Operating expenses, we don't have a whole lot of them, mostly the bank charges. So it's a small amount. Again, the biggest category for us is the money that we put out directly to the students and to the school for initiatives and programs that we do. That's $11,400. The fundraiser expenses are just to cover the cost of anything that we have to pay for in order to generate any funds. And then a small carryover to the next year of $1,160.56. So total expenses matches total income, $13,690.56 for a zero balance budget.
Does anybody need to see any aspect of the budget scrolled up or down for any reason? If not, do I have a motion to accept the proposed budget for the 22-23 school year?
I make a motion to approve the proposed categorical budget for the 22-23 school year as presented.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, and then if we can go back to the agenda, perfect. I don't per se have anything to update in regards to report other than, some of the things that we have listed in old business and new business. So we will move on to the membership update. According to what is online currently, we have 125 members, and you can see the breakdown on the agenda of 65 of those memberships are parent or guardians, 45 are students, 8 faculty or staff, 3 grandparent memberships, 1 community membership, and 1 other. And I do have 3 additional memberships that are not logged in, so we actually have a total of 128. I'm hoping to increase that next Friday. We'll see if some of the other parents and maybe some of the community will join. there is a small fundraising aspect to our membership. You know, there are dues that we have to pay out to the county and to the state. But then the remaining part of that is a little bit of a fundraiser. So we definitely appreciate all of the parents and students. It's nice to see those memberships as well, you know, assist us with fundraising. Laura, can you scroll that down just a little bit? Sorry.
Which, this way? To old business or new
I'm
business,
sorry.
or back up?
There we go. Nope, right there. So the school update, when being at the open house and the back to school nights, the guidance counselor shared with me that they are being encouraged, I believe, from a county level to include the community in some of their discussions and what have you. Again, with it being homecoming week, I am sure that's why we don't have any of staff from Hartford Tech. I do know and have met 3 of the guidance counselors that shared the same vision that's being encouraged for them to get engaged, get involved with the PTSA, to connect with families and parents outside of, you know, some of the normal day-to-day school things that they're in communication with parents about. So I will check to see if they have any updates. I've even offered to meet with them perhaps during the school day or right after school, and then relay that information to all of you as members of the PTSA. You know, I don't know what their schedules are, but they're there during the school day and everything, so they may have other things and obligations in the evening. So that is something that hopefully we will be informed and included with some of those initiatives that are coming from the county level, and that hopefully will be conveyed to us from the guidance counselors. So we were hoping that maybe one of them would take on the liaison role to help us as the PTSA be, I guess, included and informed as to some of the needs that are coming from the school, whether it be from students or staff or what have you. So we will continue to work on that and update you accordingly. Let's go ahead and move on to old business. Just to update everyone about the staff appreciation, we did a sign-up genius that was sent out via Member Hub, asking for snacks, you know, individual snacks, candy, and fruit and things for the staff administration for the night of back to school night. That's an extremely long day for them, not only at school, but then, you know, they have maybe a brief time to run out and grab something to eat. And let me tell you, parents are there prior to that 6 p.m. start. I did get a lot of feedback from families that were attending. They loved how Hartford Tech handled back to school night. There wasn't a whole lot of, you know, this is what you do first and then this is what you do next. They kind of had a opening and then you were at your own liberty to go to the different classes and meet teachers and so forth, compared to other schools and their format. So I did hear some positive feedback about that. The staff did appreciate the goodies. It was a variety of things from the photo. I did upload and post that on Facebook just this evening. One of the hot items, and I will have to send this out the next time we do a sign up for things like that. The Oreo cakesters were apparently a big hit. I was told by some of the staff that they were gone almost immediately. And some of them had never had it before and was like, oh my gosh. So we will have to remember that they like Oreo cakesters. Any comments or questions about staff appreciation and how we did the sign up and all of that? If some of you were ones that donated, thank you again. Moving on to new business, we are in need of some committee chair people. I don't believe any of the parents on tonight classify as senior families, but being a senior family last year, we are encouraging anybody who knows senior families to have them reach out to us. We are in hopes to have families take the lead for this. Again, I personally have no students in Harford County Public Schools. Laura is retired and living the best life down at the ocean. So we would love for our senior families to take control, and we will certainly provide support and guidance where we need to of fundraising and any activity planning that they would like to do for the seniors. I do know that as of right now, Harford County Public Schools are allowing class trips. So the Hershey trip that the school has typically done, I will tell you the last 2 years, it has been kind of flowed through the PTSA just so that the kids could have the discount and perhaps meet up at will at Hershey Park through the purchase of those tickets. So as far as I know, and from what I've been told, the school will be handling the class trip for the seniors, I believe still at Hershey Park. So all of that will flow through the senior class advisors and communication directly with families in regards to that. Fundraising in general for the PTSA, we've been very conservative with fundraising just to acknowledge where everybody may or may not be right now. So any suggestions or ideas are greatly appreciated. If you would like to assist with that and become a chairperson for that, that is awesome. And then the other thing that we do come springtime is staff appreciation. Something that we've done in the past is typically a breakfast, and it's been a sign up with donations of various things. One positive thing with COVID, we have found all sorts of prepackaged items that are, for any meal really, but breakfast or lunch that is, safe and easy to make donations and display for the staff. So any suggestions with that? Obviously, some of that also depends on our fundraising and funds come that time as to what we can and can't do. The last 2 school years, we have done just a sign up with various items for breakfast, anywhere from yogurt to fresh fruit, waters, juices, and all sorts of things. All were very appreciated, and we had plenty of it, that's for sure. So again, thank you if you were some of those parents that donated to that in the years past. If you are interested in volunteering or getting more information about those committees and being a part of them, you can put that either in the chat or email us or whatever you, the best way of communicating for you is just send us your information. Next, we have homecoming. As it was asked, did she already miss it? No, she didn't miss it. We are looking very good for the sign up for the different shifts for homecoming. Homecoming for Harford Tech is this week. The football game is tomorrow night, and the homecoming dance is held at Harford Tech from 7 to 10 p.m. If you all are interested in assisting us, you can let me know. I can send out the sign up again, but I believe it's on Facebook. And I believe they did maybe include that with the s'more newsletter. I'm not sure. I know some of the parents that are on tonight's meeting have volunteered. They had communicated with me. So thank you so much for volunteering. I will see you Saturday. I'll have a little direction sheet as to, what we're doing. It's very simple. We have a ticket system. We'll ask some of the students, or all of them if they have their phone with them, which most do. It's, kind of like a extra body part, to take a photo of their ticket, clean ticket basically. Part of the ticket will be stapled already to a bag, and then they can leave their belongings with us. And in years past, we have numerically organized them so that it's easy to then find their belongings afterwards. Or from what I've been told, you'd be surprised how many times they come to the coat check to pick up something or drop something off. But that's why we have it semi-organized the way that it is. So we will have directions and all of that for Saturday night. Any questions or anything about homecoming? Coat check? Volunteering? Okay. And then we do have listed there the fundraising ideas. I have been in communication with the school just to make sure that we weren't stepping on toes or repeating a fundraiser. And as of right now, Panera strips, they are coupon strips. I believe they have for bagels, and then another type of coupon strip that offers like breads and desserts and pastries and different things. And the way that that fundraiser works is it costs the PTSA $5 per coupon strip, and I believe it's 8, maybe 10 coupons. And then we sell them for $10. So we're making $5 profit per sale. And it's a great idea for the holidays. Stocking stuffers, things like that. You know, what do you get? You know, grandma who doesn't need anything but loves bagels. Get her one of these. So that is something that I'm hoping to finalize this week and perhaps start promoting next week as a fundraiser. It will be an item on Member Hub. That way we don't have to worry about exchange of money, checks, cash, or anything. It's all done right there. And as Ben and I've worked last year with this, Member Hub is wonderful. It gives us the list of names, the quantity of what we need, and the contact information so that we can arrange distribution and all of that. So look for that information to come out. Is there any other items for new business that anybody would like to add, expand on,
I just
share?
have a question or a thought. I don't know. I've had a couple of people ask me where I got my car magnet, which I got when Jake was a freshman.
Okay.
And it was not in the school store, the online school store when the students were returning in September, I guess it was.
Okay.
The online school store. Is there an organization in the school that sells them? Or would that be a fundraising?
I thought that had been part of the school store in the past. We have not done it, the car magnets, that I'm aware of.
Well, I know that, I know it was on Mr. Collins was there, and I know that it was part of the school store, but it was before like they had all the Under Armour gear and all of that.
Right.
So I'm not really sure.
I mean, that's something that if the school is not already selling them, we could look into doing it from the PTSA, you know what I mean, as an item. That's the tricky part with tech is we all have all these tech areas. The school has fundraisers, tech areas have fundraisers, and the Booster Club does so much of the spiritware type stuff, between the school store and the boosters. It has always been harder for the PTSA to find a spiritware type item that somebody might want to purchase. So maybe if the school's not doing it, maybe that's something we could look into.
We did those PJ pants and PJ tops. I feel like, I don't know, that was a long time ago too. But that was like the only niche we could find in like the whole school.
Right. We can't sell shirts,
No.
I think things have changed. So here's what I know just from being involved and also working with another school. Hartford County Public Schools has decided as of this school year, so I want to say towards the end of last school year, at some point over the summer, that they are only going to approve 3 vendors. And what that means is like online vendors, spiritware, clothing, whatever. There's only 3 vendors that Hartford County Public Schools is allowing the schools to deal with and work with. So that means like the school store, any, like for tech, because we have so many programs, they have to use one of those 3 approved vendors. So what has been asked of us is to assist the seniors because they have a vendor that they would like to use. So anyhow, not trying to get sidetracked, the magnet, I don't believe is maybe something that some of these vendors do because they're more apparel oriented. So I believe in my email with the school, all clubs, tech areas have all submitted their fundraisers or their, I guess, ideas for fundraising to the school that have been approved. So I can certainly check to see if any of them have asked to include the magnet. And if not, then that's something that we can certainly look into in finding a vendor and at what cost and so forth. The only thing that I want to be cautious about just from doing magnets is some vendors want you to commit to a quantity.
Sure. They do, and a
So
lot.
we would-
It's a big quantity.
Right, so we would want to just look into all of that and what our options are and so forth to feel that, do we have the, I guess.
Can we just do
standard
orders? Can we do just orders?
Mhm.
Or are these the type of companies that make you have inventory? We don't want necessarily the inventory, even though a car magnet would be kind of small and much easier than like 2 different shirt styles, you know what I mean?
Well,
And all
and
the
if it
different
was
sizes.
generic, if it didn't say like 2022, or it didn't have like a
Right.
particular like
Right.
hashtag,
year to it,
it was
yeah.
just the Cobra.
Mhm.
So I don't know. So my question then, Jamie, would be with the vendors, are we beholden to that?
No.
I don't think
We
so.
should not have to.
No, we're not. So if you could, I don't recall having that magnet. If you wouldn't mind taking a photo of it and sending that to me.
Sure.
Not today or right now, but it is not raining out if it's something that's on your vehicle.
That is true. Finally.
But send it to me, and then that way we can start looking into that, because again, that could be something, you know, I don't know if you want to do it in the spring, if it's something, you know, just because, again, we would need to do a little bit of research and due diligence as to
Sure.
pricing and quantity and all of that good stuff. And who knows, we might luck out and find somebody who will work with us. You know, the nice thing is we do pull from the entire county. There might be a small business that does this, or somebody knows of somebody locally that does it. Why not support that business here in Hartford County with
Sure.
Hartford Tech?
Right.
You know, and maybe they would be willing to say, okay, you do your orders, and then maybe it's something that, you know, as a board, we have to say, okay, we need maybe 20 more to get this discount or whatever. And, you know, we have them as, you know, just extra for whatever. And like you said, as long as they're generic, you know, I feel that
It can be used for any year. Like mine is the Cobra, and it says like Hartford Tech do the work or whatever.
Okay.
Which I think was like a Mr. Collins hashtag, but I'm not sure. I think something just with the Cobra and Tech, or, you know, just something simple without that. Like I'm almost ready to cut that part off because I just don't like it. I don't know.
Gotcha. But yeah,
that's my opinion. I just don't like it.
The colors, you know, the black, gold.
Yeah. I'll take a picture of it for you.
Perfect.
But I was just, you know, I asked the school, like, would that be in the school store? Because people are stopping me in the parking lot at Safeway. Like, where'd you get that? I'm like, I got it like a million years ago when, during COVID. I have no clue. I said, maybe they'll sell them in, the office or the school, like the school store.
Right.
And one lady
Lauren-
had a whole conversation. Her freshman was coming and it was like,
Oh, Lauren put in the comments that they have used classic team sports in Edgewood for their rec programs. I know, off the top of my head, I can find out. But like Aberdeen Middle School PTA, we had basic general car magnets made that just said Aberdeen Middle School on it. Yep, there you go, Kelly.
Look at that.
I gotta
That's
figure out.
perfect.
I gotta figure out which company that is. So maybe we could even do something like that for here for tech that just says Hartford Tech High School, because you could do Hartford Tech on the top and high school on the bottom.
I don't know if tech has like a motto or each thing
Right.
or the
Here,
programs
hold on,
have their
let
own
me-
thing, because
I'll
this
be
is
right
just the
back.
motto from the school.
Right. And we only sell those for like $5.
Yep.
So they're really affordable. But oh, so does somebody think Boosters has a magnet? I didn't see who posted that.
Yeah, me.
Oh, Lauren.
Yeah, they had some at registration night, and I'm pretty sure it was the boosters because it was.
Yeah.
They-
Boosters always have everything.
Whatever. I don't know if it was leftovers or whoever.
Right.
I was who I was buying from, but it wasn't PTA. That was for sure. I don't know if it was just the school or if it was the gym teacher. I have no idea. But they were
right.
registration night. I would ask them. I feel like they were coaches. They looked like coaches.
Okay. Well, because honestly, I mean, we try not to step on each other's toes, and we don't want duplicate items because then somebody's gonna, as a parent, you're gonna pick which one do you like better, and that's the one you're gonna buy. You're not gonna buy both, right? So if somebody's already got a magnet out there, then maybe we come up with something else different.
Yeah, the magnet and the lanyard and the car bumper sticker was what my kid ended up buying.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're going to continue having them. I haven't seen them any other time at any other event. So I don't know if it was just leftover stock.
It could have been, right? Yeah.
I do have contact information for the booster, so I will send that message and ask them if that was them that had those items and whether or not that's something that they're selling. But like I said, I can certainly reach out to the school because they were pretty informative of being in the know of what different clubs and sports and tech groups, what they were doing for the school year. I think that's probably something that they have requested, even if you're not doing it till spring, just so that, there's no overlapping and they know kind of what's coming and going when. So.
Right.
So I appreciate the feedback and information. Lauren, are you trying to show us that?
It won't show. I emailed it to the tech Gmail.
Okay.
When you
Perfect.
get that to pop up, I don't know.
Thank
It won't
you.
show up this way.
No worries. All right. Well, we will certainly look into that, especially,
And it's not a great picture. It's nice. All right. I just messaged it to you, Jamie, and it's to the PTSA.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I can send it to Laura.
If not, I know where you live. We can just come steal it from you.
Oh, snap. Don't do that. That's my only one. Yes.
Somebody did years ago. Somebody did take my magnet off my car. I was at a yard sale kind of event, and I'm like, oh, really? Where did it go? Oh,
Goodness.
I had I was with the marching band at C. Milton and Habit at Grace, and this one kid came up. He's like, "What is that?" I was like, "You put it back."
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
does anybody have any questions?
Thanks for all you're doing.
You're welcome.
Our next
Where you live, Lauren.
What'd you
Jane.
say?
I said, and again, we know where you live, Lauren.
Hey, you're threatening me. I know where Ben lives. Is that a threat?
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh, and I,
well, you all would
well,
have to
Laura's
take a
at the
big
beach. You
field.
just gotta
I was gonna
follow her
say, you'd
tan.
have to take a big field trip to come see me. But, you know,
Was
so
that a threat? I mean, you have what? The boardwalk and fries and funnel cake and popcorn.
I never leave the house. I don't go anywhere. But yeah, so the only thing you have left to share, Jamie, is the date of our next general membership meeting,
Which
which
was
is January 11th, 2023
Ew. Oh,
at 7 p.m.
great job,
on
Jamie,
Zoom.
sharing that.
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, and I believe I had emailed out and posted the meeting dates. I've also created the Facebook events for the meetings. So when you all have a chance, if you would like to go and like those or click join, that way you'll get the reminders from Facebook about the upcoming meetings. Other than that, again, thank you all so much for joining us tonight for our first PTSA meeting of the school year. It's nice to have others join us besides the board members. Not that I don't love them. And then again, just, I thank my board for their volunteering and commitment to the school. And other than that, I wish you all a great homecoming weekend. Football game tomorrow night and the dance on Saturday. The weather is looking spectacular compared to what we
Last
had.
weekend, yeah.
It's been nice to share the different posts of some of the students dressing up. So if you haven't checked out the Facebook page, I've been sharing the post from the Hartford Tech High School Facebook page, in case some of you were not aware that that exists.
I'm so glad they're doing that. Oh my gosh. That
Uh-huh.
s'more newsletter, the newsletter with this, I don't know what s'more means, with s'more. And the all the social media, that's really awesome.
Yes, I like it just because I don't get the communication from the school from not having a student. But I think that there's a lot of parents that will view Facebook and scroll and see that versus getting an email and then having to click a link for the S'mores newsletter, then reading that or scrolling and so forth. And then, of course, we're down at the bottom of that email newsletter.
But you're there.
So, but we are there, yes.
Right.
Yes, we are. So if there is no other questions, comments, please reach out to us anytime. We are on social media. We are on, we have email. I check the email several times during the day now. So other than that, if I have a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting, it is 7:50 p.m.
I make a motion to adjourn tonight. 7, whatever you
I'll
say.
second it.
All right. Well, thank you again, all of you parents that joined us, and we will communicate either through the S'mores newsletter, Member Hub, or social media, any of the things that we, have information on or updates or anything like that. Other than that, have a great night.
And if you are
Sure.
interested in being on a committee, please put it in the comments tonight or email the PTA email address because we definitely want and need your help as volunteers. So, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.